A very good morning to all the students of class 1. I am your English teacher and today we are going to read chapter 7 of your book. And the name of this chapter is Grandfather's Farm. So let us study this chapter to know whose grandfather's farm is this. So let us come to the chapter. So, as I told you, this is chapter 7 and the name of the chapter is Grandfather's Farm. This is a play. You know what is a play? A drama, like you have, all of you have, every year your school conducts the annual day or the founders day. So you do a small play in that annual day. Most of you would have participated in that. So this is a small play with the name Grandfather's Farm. So let us start reading the chapter. And before we start reading the chapter, here are a few things and you need to tell us that out of the things given here, which of these can you find on a farm? All right. So can you find these gifts on a farm? No. What about a tractor? Yes, it is in fact one of the most common things that you can find on a farm. Can you find a computer? No. Let's see what else is there. Can you find a hen? Of course. What about a car? Maybe, maybe not. But hardly anyone would see a car on the farm. What about a cow? Yes, fair possibility that you can find a cow in a farm. So let us start reading this. Now this play has two main characters. All right, there are two main characters in this play. The first character is Raj. All right, and the second character is Raj's grandfather. All right, so now Raj has come to visit his grandfather's farm and there are a number of things that he sees on the farm, but there's one specific thing, one particular thing that he sees at his grandfather's farm. So let us start reading the play. Now this is the first scene where Raj arrives at his grandfather's farm. So grandfather says, "Welcome to the farm, Raj. I was waiting for you." Raj hugging his grandfather. Hugging is when you tightly hold someone like this. Okay. So he says, "Hello, grandfather. How are you?" Grandfather says, "I'm fine, Raj. Thank you. How are you?" Raj says, "I'm fine, grandfather." So grandfather says, "Come, let us take a walk around the farm." So now Raj's grandfather says that I will show you the entire farm. Then comes scene 2. What happens in scene 2? Raj and his grandfather standing near a tall coconut tree on the farm. Can you see this coconut tree? And who are these two people standing here? This is Raj and this is his grandfather. So what is there on Raj's grandfather farm? What is it? There are coconut trees. I'll also show you a coconut tree. Wait, I'll show you a bigger coconut tree. So if you have a look here, can you see a coconut tree? See how many coconuts are there, and it's very tall. A coconut tree is very tall. So now let us see what happens when Raj and his grandfather, they have a look at the farm now. So what happened? Grandfather says, "Look at this coconut tree. Do you see those green tender coconuts? They have sweet coconut water. Would you like to drink some water?" So grandfather, he's showing Raj the big coconuts, tender meaning fresh. Very fresh coconuts are there on the tree. And what is it that Raj's grandfather offers him? He says that the water in these coconut is very sweet. So would you like to drink it? How many of you have tasted coconut water, fresh coconut water? It's very tasty, right? And if you've not tasted it, you should taste it. It's very tasty and healthy also. All right. So then Raj, when his grandfather says that, would you like to drink some coconut water? Raj says, yes, sure. So grandfather says, here it is. And how do you serve coconut water? In a glass? The best way to enjoy coconut water is that you drink it directly from a coconut. You can use a straw also. So Raj, he drinks the coconut water and says, yummy. This water is so sweet. So grandfather says, yes, Raj. Look at those brown coconuts in the basket. When the fresh green coconuts become dry, they turn brown. So what are the two colors of a coconut? The fresh coconut is green in color, and when it dries, it becomes what color? Brown. So Raj says, oh, this is so interesting. Grandfathers, and then there are some men sitting also in the farm. So grandfather says, do you see those men? Can you have a look at those men sitting there? They are making mats, hats, baskets and brooms from the leaves of the coconut trees. So let me show you some mats and brooms which are made from coconut tree. And I'll just show you. So this is the coconut tree that I had shown you. Now have a look at this. Can you see what this is? This is a mat. And this is a basket. What about this? Where do you wear this? On your head. Because this is a hat. And then there are brooms. So see, coconut leaves are so useful. The coconut leaves not necessarily are thrown away. There are so many things which you can make from the coconut leaves. And the 4 things which are listed in the chapter are mats, baskets, hats, and brooms. All right. So now Raj looks at all these things and he finds it very interesting. So Raj then says, I did not know so many things could be made from coconut leaves. Grandfather says, let's go home. Grandmother is waiting for us. So who is the third character in the play? Grandmother. Whose grandmother? Raj's grandmother. Now scene 2 end here. Then you have scene 3. Now Raj has reached his grandfather's home. Grandmother, she smiles and she says, Raj, welcome home, child. You must be hungry. Come and have your breakfast. Do you want parathas and curd or idlis and coconut chutney? So Raj says, I'd like both. Grandfather says, that's a good boy. Can you see those coconut shells? I will make for you some toys from them. Raj says, wow, can you make a toy train? Grandfather says, yes, I will. Raj says, thank you, father. And this is how the play ends. Now I will also show you coconut shells. What do coconut shells look like? So I'll show you coconut shells here. So you've seen a coconut tree. I've shown you. Then I've shown you the 4 things that can be made from coconut leaves. And then this is a coconut shell. And you can really make beautiful things out of it. Like I remember, you know what, when I was of your age or a little elder than you, I used to make small eyes on these coconut shells, and it used to look like a man's face. So now from the play, what did we learn? That what did we learn about coconut and or coconut trees? First, that coconut trees are very tall, very tall. Second, coconut leaves can be used for a lot of things. So what are the things you can make out of coconut leaves? You can make mats, you can make brooms, you can make hats, and what else is that you can make? You can make a basket out of coconut leaves. And what is the color of the coconut when it dries? It becomes green? No, it becomes brown. Fresh coconut are green in color, and when they dry, they become brown in color. And using those coconut shells also, you can make a lot of things. So what all of you can do is you can plan a trip with your parents, if possible, to a coconut farm, or else maybe you can go to some other farm and see what all things are there, and whatever fruits, vegetables, trees, whatever you see on the farm, ask the person who's in charge of the farm, or you can also ask your parents that what all these things are used for. So I really want all of you to visit a farm. All the best, and I hope that you enjoyed reading the play. Thank you so much.